And we're live. Hello, welcome to the Root Winter Tournament, Round 2, Game 5. My name is Guerric. This is Lily from Makecraft Game. Our competitors today are DryHands.
Hey.
Mangofeet.
Hello.
Christian.
Hello.
And Weinzey.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't have much to say. The draft has been dealt, so everyone, good luck. Have fun. Let's go for that 6 hours game today. And
Or not.
or not. Yeah, remember to breathe. Have fun. I'm gonna go on mute and let y'all take it away. There we go.
Hi, Kasner.
Okay, boys.
You specifically said hi to me, so I feel a need to respond.
Action in return, please.
Oh, we have a pick. What do we
Okay, you
get?
got a summer map.
Summer map.
Interesting.
Love it, love it.
Some interesting
I
distribution
love the
there.
mice just being like, we're gonna sit on this side of the forest and leave us alone.
There are no 2-slot bunny clearings.
Yeah, nope. No, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Fox took all of them.
Bunny.
And Mouse took
one.
a couple.
Mouse took one, and then
Mouse,
Fox took...
Mouse took 2. This one and this one.
Okay, Mouse took 2. Wow, that is crazy. And Granitep, you are correct. There are no round 1 winners in this game.
Yep.
So, we get 3 eliminations no matter what.
No matter what. Love to see it. I'm kidding.
Garrick's out for blood today, apparently.
I like going last with this.
Thank
but,
you.
Thank
Love
you.
our root shirts.
Let's follow you.
Oh, that's haha. We're over the red. It's funny.
It's perfect.
Angry Wooden Alliance.
Okay.
Do we get a draft?
Yeah.
It looks like we got a Woodland Alliance pick.
Ah, no wonder they were done so quickly.
Well, obviously going to go with crows.
Wow.
I don't know why. It should be obvious to anyone who really.
This does not surprise me.
I actually get a choice at the end.
Mango loves crows.
That's really,
That's not
really
not the
funny.
choice I would-
I love Mango, but he's a bit of a memer.
This is true. But Woodland Alliance is generally not what I see in 4th seat picks.
This
And crows are just generally an interesting choice altogether. So I'm already loving this game.
is going to be interesting.
Sorry about that. I just heard a scream from the other end of my house, making sure everyone's okay.
So Intellect Gaming, can we expect more root shirts soon?
Come back because it's your turn.
I could use some more to diversify my collection.
We're all good. No one's dying.
Okay.
Who's Intellect Gaming?
As I recall, it's Marshall.
Oh, hi, Marshall. If you are Marshall. Also, I want more shirts, yes.
They are adjacent, stuff by Rudy. Yeah, so 4 adjacent bunny clearings. That could be a decent bunny dom attempt.
We got 3 adjacent mouse clearings.
All right.
Yep.
And the fox
That's-
clearings are not really adjacent to each other at all.
Yeah, no. Don't go for Fox Dom, I don't think.
Counting the previous step forward in total.
I will say this is the first Corbid conspiracy play we've seen in round 2.
Yes it is. Yes it is.
My spreadsheet is now happy because it's not breaking anymore because it's not trying to divide by 0.
Which factions have we not yet seen in round 2 at this
No,
point?
we've seen all of them.
We've seen all of them now?
This is all of them.
Here.
Literally, Corbid conspiracy was the last
And
one
I am done.
that we
Cool.
were not able to see.
Oh, that was immediate. Badgers.
Yes.
Gotta shut the bag.
I love me some Keepers in Iron.
Gotta say, DryHands seems to know what he is doing with Badgers here.
That's always scary. I am always terrified of a Badgers player who knows what they're doing. But this is also a very good map for Badgers just because of those 2 adjacent suits that we were talking about.
Yes, think so. Okay.
Yeah. They
Decent homelands on the edge.
they actually could have a pretty solid game setting up on the right-hand side and controlling the 3 mouse
For the
clearings.
beginning
Not
game?
that they necessarily need to care about ruling for recovery, but it could make things nice if they wanted to go that route.
And it looks like they are trying to go that route.
I'm just mentioning something because I know Luke's gonna pop up in chat immediately like they don't need to rule to recover. They only care about delving.
But Luke already stated this is a good map for Badgers and the multiple sets of 1 suit is so good.
Yeah,
That's true.
So I was going off of what Luke said already, actually. But yeah, I think this could be good because you start with the mouse and then you could
It's 2 away.
kind of shift to bunny.
One more away.
Opposite of what is correct, Luke?
That's fine. Wait,
Wow.
no, it's 2
2
in
plus
between.
between.
Not fine. It's not fine. It's 2 away, but not in between.
So down here is good.
No,
Left
Or no,
feet,
no.
2
Okay.
in
So
between.
Oops, I can't draw.
Yeah, that works.
Isn't it 2+ away?
This one.
I think it's
Is it the
Yes,
only
that's
one?
The only one.
for both of them.
That's
One of those.
very
Okay.
displacement.
Yeah.
all right. But
Yeah, okay. I see what Luke's saying.
batch
Yeah.
you guys over here, right?
Yeah, it has to be there, and then he can pick either of these.
Okay.
Yep.
Luke was saying badgers don't care about rule for delving, they care for
Yes.
recovering.
Not adjacent.
So I
So you flipped them.
see what he's saying, and the problem is it can go either way
That's true.
because
You can care about whatever you want, really.
you can play them caring about delving and not caring about recover because you just dump a bunch of trash cards into recover and dump them, or you can control the clearings and dump the delve cards. They're a flexible faction. Did you know they're very adaptable?
They are quite adaptable. All right, starting between two of the big base game factions.
That's actually an interesting position to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
Both these factions really care about bird cards, but yeah.
And I'll go ahead.
This is probably better for policing badgers.
Available that are
Sort of.
enough away. I guess this is fine, right?
But yeah, I can see it.
Yes.
Especially going in that corner. Leaves the map very open for crows.
And I'll go charismatic.
The charismatic opening.
Okay, I guess it's time for the hokey pokey.
Yeah, draft hands first.
Oh yeah, right.
So
I do think that
Let's go
when
to
you do
the
this,
back.
the hokey pokey step of going out in and out of TTS, after you go out of TTS, you have to spin your chair around before coming back in. To really make sure that it's working.
and then you gonna hit done, and then we can leave.
I think we have to leave before he gets done, or no?
Yeah.
No, first hit done, then leave. I hope that's right.
No, don't tell us stuff, Guerric. We didn't call you.
You're not supposed to tell them.
You know, he has a point.
Did we do it wrong?
All right, you use your auto promoter.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second.
You're gonna do all the things you need to do first before promoting people, so they are able to do things. You don't need the stats this time.
I don't need the stats?
Yeah, because Mango's gonna screw it up anyway.
That is true. That's true.
Can't change colors now.
Yeah, I messed that up.
No.
There we are.
Arkman, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but Mango has a weird
Okay.
thing that destroys his
Good luck, guys.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Wow. All right, Weinzey just running into it.
I believe Mango knows how to make the box himself. If he needs it, we can help him out.
Gonna
Yeah, there he
put
goes.
Some birds here, and then we.
Mango's a TTS pro.
Except for when Linux decides to break his TTS.
Well, it's
With 3. Then I have to fight my feathery brother.
I mean, you don't have to.
Oh, okay. So that's why
Kind of
Erie set up in that corner was to have a crow fodder.
I choose not to play an ambush.
it allowed him to start charismatic.
Oh man, I hope the dice stayed this bloody.
I mean, Erie's happy. Like, charismatic needs to have some losses in order to sustain itself. So
It's true.
The cup.
All right. So I will be recording these manually. So
All right.
give
Let me
me
think
a
about this.
second.
I don't remember if I finished saying this. I know I started to. We have no winners. Mango and Ctimfty were in the same game. And Christian were in the same game in round 1. So there's a rematch happening.
Yeah, we did not state that one.
I started to, and then I think something happened. And yeah, Weinzey's he plays a lot. He's gonna have fast turns.
Yes. That is
And I'm
pretty
going
accurate.
to
Okay,
up there,
we are
we get two
recruiting
guys.
in Mouse after we have put down a way station in Mouse.
Only one way station, it looks like, which is interesting. That's abnormal.
It is a little abnormal, but I'm not totally surprised
Um,
considering I feel like the keepers wanted to set up in double Mouse
Nothing
to start.
to craft.
It's still just interesting because typically you would at least throw down like a trash way station to get the card draw up.
See, I understand where you're coming from, but I do think that this is a one time I would actually disagree with doing it because there are not going to be many people going after those way stations, especially in that area.
You could just decamp it once you get your third down.
Retinue.
It's fair.
Let's move.
Interesting.
We put down the tablet, so it looks like we're going to pick up this relic.
I don't think we are. Because we fully surrounded the top forest.
And then I will.
Yeah, but it doesn't match, so that's why I'm
This
saying.
one.
Yeah, see?
Okay. I'm just surprised, I guess, that
So it's a
we didn't
one,
go
so
down.
Good.
for rule then, since that is also surrounding that forest.
I mean, both work.
I meant for recovery purposes.
I might as well recover it.
It worked out.
It worked out well, but yes.
I mean, yeah, the issue with recovering is then he's not going to be moving one of these out of here and he's going to live off the land, in which case he may as well have just encamped.
That's a good point. That's a great point. Granitap is angry.
Let's move instead.
Okay, we are not recovering. We are moving.
He's highlighting those
These
ones.
guys up here.
Wait, what's happening?
Badger balling.
Okay, this is something I don't normally see. I will take it.
I'm curious.
I am quite curious to see
I
that.
gotta kill a guy up here.
I mean, DryHands clearly knows what he's doing. So this is planned. This is interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm very curious to see where
I'm
this
going
this
to
goes.
Add a bird card into my. Yeah, let's do this one.
Oh, tough guys.
Corvid planners. It's an interesting one because I always
And
want
I'll
to
draw two
like
cards.
craft Corvid planners when I'm anyone.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, Badgers wouldn't hate it, but the bird is more useful. This is really interesting because both Erie and Wooden Alliance, particularly Wooden Alliance,
Crafting piece.
would like to have it.
Yes.
So this is that's a kind of good shutdown of Wooden Alliance.
Yeah, it
Pretty
is.
good.
I did, yeah.
Okay, all good.
I will flip plot token here.
Am I
It's
wrong,
next
or
door.
is Mango
demanding lunch
having
money
no
from
issues with
everybody.
TTS right now?
And then
Can you scroll to the?
got the 1 point for that, and then I will recruit
Nope, you're not wrong.
Could have done the stats thing.
I apologize.
in Bunny.
Boat Builder hitting discard. That's a card that Wooden Alliance also would have liked.
This is true. Not as crucial though on this map.
Angurious. Yeah, it's. I mean, better than Mountain,
I will.
worse than Lake or Winter.
Mm-hmm.
I will plot,
I think we're gonna see a double plot.
It seems like we're heading for that.
and I will plot.
Love it, love it. So I find this is really interesting because we have one steady faction, which is the Erie points, and then we have three bursty factions.
Right.
And that
So I do not know what the scores are at any point in time
will
in this
be
game.
my turn. I will not exert, so I will
thing-
draw 2 cards.
The thing I'm really curious about is leaving this plot undefended. I mean, that's your card draw right there.
Oh. My ping didn't go crazy.
Yeah. Just forgot to say.
When everything works, I don't even
Miracle.
think about it.
Okay. So for my turn,
I'm wondering if one of the two plots
will
that
display
Mango put
something.
down is a extort. So
That's-
he's trying to keep
let's see
the surprise
where-
in his hand.
That's what I'm expecting.
We shall see. We shall see.
I'll go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's 2 points.
Okay. Okay.
Staying out of Texas, which is a little interesting.
And
Also
this is
taking the lead.
Scarlet. Oops.
I mean, there's a world where
Daylight, I will.
Wooden Alliance gets extorted here if one of these flips.
Absolutely, which would be brutal for Woodland
100
Alliance.
points.
Right. I mean, their card economy is so important in the early game.
Absolutely.
The rest.
It is a very stripy clearing layout. I agree.
In my evening, I have nothing, so I will just pass my draw a card and pass my turn.
All right.
Hey. I'm gonna put 1 and 2 move.
Some delicious root tea.
Then
Tea
I
sounds
get
nice.
some birds over here. I move here with 2. And I move here with 3.
Yep. You're getting that free point off the
Then we
store.
battle this.
Heck yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Thank you. And we build.
I mean, you're looking strong right now.
You're looking very strong right now. I mean, there's not really much in
Those
ways
are the
of
possible
policing them,
sums.
except for maybe getting hemmed in by the Woodland
And
Alliance.
then I get 2 points.
But even still, that
And 2 cards.
When am I allowed to guess the crow's plots? Is that just when
Anytime before you draw cards in the evening.
Okay.
what is the new
I feel like a
scores?
snare would be very bad.
Okay.
But I feel like there's a high likelihood.
I miss Woodland
the
Alliance getting
crows
to
have-
4, dear lord.
Plotted a snare.
Yeah, but why would I do that to you?
This snare would really ruin my day.
Yeah, just fight your way out of it.
That's a pretty good reason to do it.
I'm not that kind of crow.
All right, let me think about this. Sorry, I feel like badgers just take a lot of
Yeah, that's fine. Take your time.
yeah.
People-
okay.
Badgers do take a lot of
Our
headspace.
game. We gotta give them one.
Well, let's encamp. That's first.
All right, we are encamping. Are we encamping twice?
I think I'm just gonna leave that one out for now.
All right,
No,
so it sounds like we're
not
not encamping and we're not
twice.
going to decamp.
Nope.
We're just doing the 1 encamp.
It's just if I like the not decamp because it keeps control of that clearing.
I mean, decamping would still have control.
Oh yeah,
More importantly, it gives you card draw.
that's true.
Because, I mean, like Wooden Alliance, card draw is so important to the Badgers in the early game.
To encamp
Absolutely.
over here instead. Let me
Instead.
get rid of this. Well, so this guy's just gonna be up here instead.
Mhm.
I'm intrigued.
I see it. I see it. There are 3 statues surrounding that clearing.
Right, but this is banking on surviving, that's all.
I don't think it's a bomb.
Okay, and if I am wrong about my guess, I have to give you a matching card.
You have to put the card on the table before you guess, like face
You
down.
have to
and-
show him.
Face down.
So you, yes, and then the
Okay.
crows
Yeah,
can
only
check
crow
if
may
it's-
look at it.
All right, I'm guessing this is a snare.
Mango.
Oh, sorry. That is not a snare. Let me double check. Yeah, no, it's not a snare.
Maybe it is a bomb.
Okay.
Yeah, coconut tank. So that's my other concern. Is this the plot's the first concern. A potential revolt is the second.
Well,
I don't-
we do have a battle in Delve.
We do.
So we might
But we only have a
see-
single one.
It should be 4.
That's true.
You shouldn't
You
need
should have
one or
matching
two
Well,
guesses.
yes, I guess it should be 4.
I would take out the sympathy before I take out the plot, though.
And I can't guess if I don't have a matching card.
Correct.
Yes, exactly. But you
Yeah.
can still fight it.
Right. Yeah, but I also want to see. This sucks because now one of these two things is going to blow me up.
Yeah.
It's just when removed. It's not when. Oh, it's when flipped. What's the removal? Oh, the raid. This sucks.
I have a feeling it is not a bomb.
It is probably not a bomb.
I mean, I told you it wasn't a snare, but you didn't believe me.
But
I could have avoided all of this.
But I don't trust Mango to do the conventional thing.
That's fair. That is fair.
All right. Well, I don't have anything to craft, so I guess let's do the.
Corvids is actually a really interesting choice with putting an alliance on the board because Corvids could just be like, I'm going to eat all this stuff.
Well,
Corvids have a unique relationship with Wooden Alliance.
There's a chance that they can't revolt.
In the mid to late game, they can martial law the map up if they want to.
Yeah.
They have trouble with points, and sympathy is a great opportunity for points.
Bunny tells us a lot about that
Yeah.
plan.
That's true.
That's a good point. To sympathy and Bunny does indicate some plans or hopes, or maybe it's misleading, or maybe it's leading them in the wrong direction.
That holds true for the Corvids as well.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing, sir? No.
Can you do that?
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that one behind in case I don't like its chances of not getting blown up.
One of those clearings is getting blown up. Now you're just choosing between them.
Actually, for that very reason, I'm gonna leave.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Well, we almost need to bring an extra one, or else we lose
Sorry, guys.
to live off the land.
I mean, you can get rid of the sympathy.
Yeah. All right. I have to. I don't have a bunny card, so you can draw a card.
Can I see the card you have?
Oh.
I mean,
yeah,
you'll probably put it in the retinue anyway, but
This is accurate.
okay, thanks.
Oh.
So I draw one for my spotters.
So that was my move. I think it's more important to battle this one because I've got a base down here. So I'm battling you here, Wooden Alliance.
Yeah, no ambush.
Okay,
So I don't feel like they needed to
Except I get
move and
no
feed the Woodland
outrage,
Alliance in that
checking.
corner because they already, I guess, for
Mhm.
recover.
I think he was trying to rule for recover or for delve purposes.
Well, but he's got the top delve. He already had that unlocked.
It's true. Or, I mean, maybe he's just locking in that delve.
This one.
Yeah, he's locking in that delve, so it's a guarantee.
It was already a guarantee.
Oh yeah, because he had this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was already a guarantee. He could have gone around the other way.
Yeah, so he didn't need to do this at all.
No. And if anything, he could have moved with the tablet back over to that one and recovered both of them this turn. Pretty.
I'm going to recover this because I don't like its chances.
Okay, when I'm playing Badgers on TTS, I always want to put it in the way station and just like have it teleport to my board kind of a thing. Like it's like I put it in the way station, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, so unfortunately it ended up being a 1, which actually makes this move completely pointless. Because at the very least it was establishing 2 bunnies for rule,
Mm-hmm.
for recover purposes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Everywhere I go kind of sucks right now.
Yep. This is an interesting game.
Where's a good place to go? Do you have anything in fight birds? Yes, you do.
I mean, it came with my master, so
That's yeah.
what can I do?
Okay. Birds, I'm moving down here, but I'd rather be peaceful with you. I don't really want to incur your wrath.
Okay, that sounds threatening. Vaguely threatening.
No, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. There's treasure over here, and I want it. That's it. All right. You have to live off the land up here.
You got a rule for delving, right?
With them?
Yes, you have to rule if you want to delve, and you have to battle.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's kind of a war declaration. But it's fine.
I just want to know what these plots are.
Land.
I'm ready for this.
To put this into here.
Like, there's always the argument that Corvids should keep their plots face down as long as possible, but this might warrant doing something? Maybe?
Okay, so no crafting for me this turn. Don't believe, no. I will be flipping some plots though. So we have another extort here.
Yep.
Yes.
Juicy extort.
Yep. Is it a random card, right?
Well, he kind of only has one, so.
Right, I'm talking about from.
It's
Badgers.
right.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna take one. Whoop. Come on. There you go.
All the
Look at
cards.
those I have.
All the
Crazy.
cards.
Okay.
That will be 1 point.
1 point. And then I will be flipping this one. It was a raid.
Okay. I had a feeling that one could have been a raid.
I had a feeling that one was a raid.
Let's go. Time to destroy the game.
I maybe would have not have
Man, that's
flipped this one. I don't know about flipping that one.
I really thought that.
I think it makes sense to get the points. But I don't know, maybe that's just me.
All right, we're going to.
This would be a great time for Crow Stuff coins.
It would be. It would be.
Unfortunately, they
Recruit
definitely didn't have it at the top of their
and-
turn. And I don't think they'll have it at the end of their turn either.
Thoughts?
I mean, after Woodland Alliance. No, you scored correctly. Ooh. Ooh, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Doing a trick.
And
Yeah.
then we
I love it.
will-
Especially since you don't need the card draw this turn.
Hmm. We'll plot here.
Okay, we're being annoying to Eerie.
That is now a plot clearing.
We'll
That's the suit.
move
The plot
here
suit.
to here. I have tunnels, so all of my crafting pieces are adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
And
We'll
then
move from
trick.
here to here.
Okay.
Protecting that plot.
And then tricking. I would really like that trick if you're going to leave it undefended.
I mean, it's undefended either way.
I'm just gonna shore up the defenses.
Right, but there's actively warriors here and there's sympathy there, and you know.
Yeah, that's gonna
so
get
I exerted
exploded.
on that, so I do not draw cards. I'm at 5, so we're good to go.
Okay, interesting, interesting.
Stuff by Rudy. Corvids are the faction that can maybe take the best, make the best use of tunnels. Corvids and Eerie are the two that make the best use of it.
Warrior
Oh!
is,
Going for the mouse. Okay.
Mouse explosion.
I do think that's a better clearing for it.
I don't think you had a choice.
Well, right. I'm not saying he had a choice. I'm just saying, like, of the two, I think that is a better location spatially
That's
for
fair.
it.
That's very fair.
Mhm.
Stomach's making noise.
Yes, it is. And
I
people
think I
laugh
won't
at it.
spread sympathy. I don't have cards, so I can't do anything in daylight. And for my evening military
Interesting.
operations,
Sitting
I'll
on 2
recruit
cards.
once and
Oh,
then
right.
draw
He
2
drew
cards.
2. I forgot about that. Badgers gave him more cards. So we might have had a choice.
Okay.
Yeah, these are.
This is an interesting map.
Okay. So that was no scoring points for the
I'm gonna put
Woodland Alliance.
one into move, one into battle. Hmm.
This is a pretty solid God of War decree at the moment.
Is there enough things to war, though, with?
There's enough to war with. The bigger issue is getting all the movement done, but it shouldn't be too hard yet. Best way of countering Wooden Alliance, CJ? I mean, really just making sure you establish martial law, not going out of your way to feed them if you can avoid it. Squatting on their bases, denying them rule for movement.
Those boys over here with my fox move, over here with my bunny move, over here with the mouse move, and then
There's so
you
much
don't like
just-
way stations, right? You want them better,
It's-
so you can put them somewhere else.
Oh, picking lake map. That's a good counter. They've been doing okay on winter. Winter's worse than autumn, but it's not
Indifferent, so I'm fine.
horrible. It seems.
Actually,
I will also say-
I'd rather you fight the.
Having Woodland Alliance in a
Honestly,
later
thinking
seat
that
also is actually
I
better
feel
for
like
the
it might be
table,
better
just because you
to
get that first turn of not having to
battle
worry
a
about
pro.
them.
I mean, he's gonna get. Gonna
Yeah, I mean,
Because I was
but
gonna
if
take care of this
the
one.
reality is Wooden Alliance are a good faction.
If I kill
And
this one,
they struggled a little bit in the Underworld meta, but things seem to have
the points that-
come back around where they're doing very well in the Marauder meta. And I don't know how much of that is
Well,
just like
Okay, I'm fighting.
sample size, how much of that is actual faction strength, how much is player choices, I don't know.
same.
All right, looks like we're going after way stations, which sometimes helps Badgers, sometimes hurts them.
Well,
And then
Weinzey
I will-
specifically asked, would this help you before doing it? So.
Right.
Up here. That's 3 points. And 2 cards.
Oh, birds! You really just messed up everything that I was thinking about doing.
It sounds like a compliment. You make it sound bad, but it sounds like a compliment to me.
Geez, Birds at 9 points already. This is
Okay.
strong Birds game.
Yeah. No, I mean, Weinzey is very experienced and it's showing. Like, he's playing a no turmoil, charismatic,
Going.
just consistently strong. You can tell he's comfortable with the strat.
Yeah. This is a point in time where I almost wish that Woodland Alliance had started closer to Erie territory.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If you start near Erie, you leave Badgers alone, and then if the Badgers player is very experienced, they're a much bigger problem, arguably, than Erie.
That's fair. That's fair. Badgers are just in a pretty rough position.
Right.
I feel like they got hit in some pretty hard ways
to
to start.
recruiting.
I mean, they had a tough position just coming out of setup. DryHands made some interesting choices that I think didn't pan out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think together, that's caused Badgers to be in a tough spot. And because there's a lot of heat up that way, Erie's been allowed so far to flourish,
Yes.
I
I do see
Uncontested.
that it looks like Corvids are trying to kind of
Yes.
encroach on Erie land, though. So we're getting some bird on bird action.
It looks like Mango recognized this and took some steps to counter it. And we'll see how effective it is come Corvid's next turn.
Is it a bomb?
Okay. Unfortunate, but
Mario, it was done pretty consistently in Underworld. Like, Wooden Alliance was not top tier in Underworld.
Riverfolk Company was top tier in Underworld.
Yes, Riverfolk was
I'm gonna
GOAT.
Give you an outrage card, pretty much no matter what.
Greatest of all time.
So,
Sounds good.
I'm gonna move in here. Here's this.
Goat faction one.
I'm going to battle it. Battle the sympathy.
Okay, no ambush.
All right, so we seem to be going for a Badger Ball strat. I have not seen a successful Badger Ball strat
Another one.
performed.
Okay. I'm not sure how well Badger Balls are going to work against Woodland Alliance, though.
Right.
Because you're just feeding
Three,
them.
So I have to lose my faithful retainer, which is unfortunate.
Sad times for the Faithful Retainer. We're not in a mouse clearing to
Two
battle
reaches.
and delve.
Yeah. So that's bad.
Could you check the map stats for the previous winter tournament?
And I am not in any oranges, and then I've got some more moves.
Let's see if my computer will let me. Game stats.
I'm gonna move 4 guys over here,
No.
and that birds is just so that I can recover this. Oh, I wouldn't rule 3. Damn it.
Map stats is what you
Yeah.
wanted?
Yeah,
I'm not ruling 3.
That is true. Gorge map had a pick rate of 0%.
Oh, yeah.
this is true. Granite Tap. Underworld was
There we go.
27% autumn, 27% winter to 30% lake, 16% mountain in winter tournament last year.
Lake was a very popular map last year.
But I mean, that's basically even between autumn, winter, and lake. So I wouldn't say that means not a lot of autumn. That just means less autumn than this year, because we're getting a lot of autumn this year.
That is true.
I'm gonna move these guys down here.
Oh, feeding the.
I do agree, stuff by Rudy.
That's the recipe for disaster.
This is where all the
You
stuff.
also don't rule this one.
That's fine.
To be fair, also though, last year while Riverfolk had the highest win rate, Woodland Alliance was second.
Was it?
Yeah, at a 44% win rate.
I remembered it being a lower win rate, huh?
No,
Woodland Alliance just good.
Woodland Alliance just good.
Woodland Alliance just good.
Well, actually,
Although this year Corvids have already outperformed last year because
Let me
last year they had a
withdraw
0%
this
win rate.
Yes.
but I do rule it, and then I'm going to send them all.
Corvids do better in a very, very entangled
That's my last.
game state, and Marauder expansion helps make more entangled game states.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, the Badgers definitely are feeding the Woodland Alliance a lot more than I would like to see.
A lot. That said, Badgers did just successfully push across to the other side of the map.
Fortunately, I
So
That's
maybe
true.
now Badgers can do like a
two.
two army thing where they work on opposite sides of the map and they don't have to worry about.
Okay.
They did also.
Got no crafts on me.
I almost wish that they had
So
one
I'll
more
be
Badger
flipping
up in that
hot
top
tokens.
corner, just so this
Green
way
Harrisburgs?
they had martial law
Good,
surrounding
'cause
the
it's a
Woodland
snare.
Alliance.
My birds are very replaceable.
Right, so 3 points for that guy. And then we will be recruiting in Zibunny.
What was it?
A snare.
Ooh.
It's actually a pretty decent spot for a snare.
Now just wipe out all of the other things and turmoil him on
Why
recruit.
my alt right click is not working. Okay. Then we will plot once here. We will plot once here.
Interesting plot without a
We
bird, but we have a
will-
bird move.
Yeah, we're just gonna move it because of tunnels.
Oh right, tunnels.
Yeah, tunnels just changes the whole calculus.
I forgot.
Plus, we have that.
Yeah, I
one
was
right next door.
seeing the one from Texas. I was like, oh right, just move it over.
And we will move.
Okay.
I mean, I think Mango's playing a strong Corvid game right now.
Absolutely.
So do not draw cards. I am under 5. That is my turn.
It's kind of funny when you are Corvids and you leave the plots
Okay.
alone, like undefended. I feel like half the table's like, what are they planning?
Spread into
What is
taxes.
this?
2 cards.
Coffin Maker's hitting the discard.
Ah, always sad, always
1
sad.
point. Take it later. Oh wait, I need. Let me rethink that for a second.
Coconut Tank, there is no blowing up. That was the only. There was no sympathy spread outside of their base at the start of this turn.
Yeah, I'll stick with it. Then I'll also spread over here.
Luke, I hold the rights to all of the fast games.
Yes, yes.
And that's it
Also, Hammer hitting discard.
Oof.
for 2 points.
Okay.
Spend.
It looks like Woodland Alliance
mobilize
broke out of their
twice.
box as
And
well.
recruit.
Kind of also trying to push to the other side of the map.
No trains yet. That's going to be really tough for Woodland Alliance if they can't get more officers soon.
Yeah, that's definitely can be definitely pretty rough. What are the points for Woodland Alliance at the end of that turn? We're at 6 points. All right.
This map looks weird.
There's a lot of plots. I feel like
I will say I love the color scheme of these factions. They are delightful. And we're gonna stay with that.
I like it.
I'm not even gonna flip them next time.
I don't believe you.
I think you should believe him. He sounds like he's lying. You're not lying.
Corvus having 9 points and flips on the board.
I mean, the table could choose to let it happen and
Then never let him score again.
right. I mean, the issue
But then
with Corvids is never getting to 20-something points. The issue is getting to 30 points.
That's true. The real question is, when does Corvus go full God of War? Honestly, I think I would love to see that happen.
Here. One in here. Then I craft this glorious boot.
All right, picking up some crafting points. Good.
It's about as much as I can trade. That's good. Then
There's still a lot of crafting points on the table.
Boys.
Who crafted the tea? Oh, I see.
Down here.
Wooden Lions did,
Little
yeah.
Lions crafted the tea. Makes sense. Birds have how many battles?
3, I believe. Yeah.
Oof, that is a lot of battles.
Actually, wait, I might recruit them over there.
All right, definitely now it's time to think more about what's going on.
Yeah, you know what? Wait, I don't put this in, and I recruit them over here. So I still put 1 card into battle, so it's fine.
All right, changed our plan for the turn.
Always love it.
Do we?
I love it when someone shifts their mind entirely. It's not like, okay, I'll start plan A and then pivot into plan B. It's like, no, scrap plan A, plan B it is. I always find that really amusing for some reason.
That's fair.
Move.
I mean, we're not going to hit 6 hours unless we have a lot of scrapping of plan A and scrapping of plan B. And
Take a spotter.
That is a good question, Yasner. How many Eerie Warriors are
Oh,
in
you had
supply?
one? Sorry.
We'll check in a second.
Do you have any? Yep.
And then I will... So that's my bunny move.
I want to make sure we see the decree.
Makes sense.
This is my fox move.
Fox move to safety
This
and
is my mouse move.
mouse move to a snare, so we can't get out of that one.
Yeah,
7.
7 in supply.
Okay.
Katari's right.
Then I fight.
I don't know if that's a good mouse dom. Stuff by Rudy.
A lot of outrage.
As well.
They are just feeding
Okay.
the Woodland Alliance here.
And we don't have martial law in the clearings, in one of the clearings that we...
We fight up here.
Ambush.
I tried badgers. And then we build over here.
So the thing that I would have liked to see, since they were
1,
feeding
2,
the Woodland Alliance so
Yeah, 3
much,
battles, that's
is
fine.
trying to take out that
And
base.
then I get 4 points.
Trying to take it out?
Yeah.
What?
And 2
Do you remember how to play Root?
No.
There's 3 warriors on that base.
That's fair. That's
No
fair.
one's cracking that base with battles.
And we got 3? That's...
One,
We can
one is
pretend.
still good to get taken down.
I mean, the one die roll we had was a 3-3, so therefore...
I agree.
All right. In before anybody tells me to gamble.
But I agree.
I mean, crows are birds, right?
Well, yeah, technically.
Corvids and assuming that badgers do nothing about the Corvids and Eerie will be tied at the end of this round.
Down here.
But Eerie is in a much stronger position than Corvids.
Yes. I mean, Eerie has just been left alone.
Yes.
Do I recruit?
The snare, it doesn't... The snare's not great for Eerie, but it doesn't actively harm Eerie on its own.
But it would if they kill literally everything else. All the other roosts,
Yes.
then you can't
Yes.
recruit.
It is setting up for a snare lock.
Which I would love to see. Between games. What would you like to see between games, Esoteric?
Yeah, I don't understand the question.
Or would I want those guys down here?
Gosh, we are 45 minutes into the game and we are already past the 15-point marker.
That's upsetting.
It does not surprise me with
Those
Weinzey.
are very upsetting.
See, esoteric. I had a feeling that spelling of gamble
You shouldn't say that about crows. They're very
was intentional and meant something.
I don't understand words.
I will not be having a gamble between games. No.
No. You don't want to go outside in the 2 feet of snow?
No, I'm not going to be playfully walking, jumping, or skipping in it. I'm going to be shoveling it, if anything.
No, don't shovel it. It's still snowing. It is actively snowing.
No, I
Don't do
know.
anything then.
I'm hoping my seafoam arrives soon so I can try to get the snowblower working.
That'd be nice. CJ Smith, it's like up to my knee at this point. It's kind of terrifying.
I want to. Oh, but you rule of time. It's also very annoying.
Retinue's looking a little thin.
Yeah, I feel like Badgers have been giving so many cards to Woodland Alliance that it's not working because it's hurting their own economy.
Well, most of the cards were not actually from the Badger's hand.
That's true.
But I think it's just been like...
With the relic.
I think there's been a lot of recruiting and less retinue building.
Yeah. Not sure I totally understand this move.
That's my.
Thought.
I cannot battle or delve, so I have 2 more moves.
Right. Only battle and delve in mouse, which we are not in. Okay.
I mean, so much of our current game state comes down to Eerie being able to go no turmoil charismatic and build on turn 1. Because we were talking about this, I think, yesterday.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
If Eerie doesn't have the right setup to battle easily
Peacefulness.
on turn 1, then they have to work for it.
Mm-hmm.
And because Weinzey did not have to work for it, he could build and battle easily. And he's basically on a perfect pace for what he could be.
One more
Yeah.
move with
I am surprised to see this movement around, and I would have expected leaving 1 warrior behind in that top corner. You could have recovered that 3-point relic without losing a card.
Right.
So I'm just kind of surprised to see that.
We've been seeing a lot of little things like that, like not leaving a Badger behind or not taking an extra one to like prevent live off the land or
put this in here.
rule properly.
Yeah.
Draw 3 cards.
And Badgers are a very challenging
They are
faction,
very
so
challenging faction.
I'm curious to know what DryHands' headspace is like right now.
I would love to be psychic, because then I could understand other people's thoughts much better than I can now.
This time, if I remember correctly.
Well, you can never trust anything a crow says. What are you, crazy?
But I wanted you to say that.
First, I would be crafting with 2 foxes.
For a
Okay,
sword?
crafting a sword.
That is a solid craft.
That is a solid craft.
And then we will be flipping this one. It is a raid.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4
4
points.
points. Yep.
Then we'll be putting on a fireworks display here for nobody. And scoring 5 points for it.
That was one hell of an explosion, and I like
we
it.
will recruit in foxes.
I love how that fireworks display was that fireworks display had to happen, and so much that ambush was played.
Yeah.
It is interesting that bombs don't destroy ruins.
Well,
Here.
it's because ruins are not player pieces.
It's fair.
There was a brief window of time where Josh ruled that they did. Well, actually, I think it was just the items and not the ruins themselves. But if the items under the ruins could be removed or something silly like that, he retconned that. That is not the case anymore. But for a brief cursed time.
I like Arizona. It turns ruins into more ruins. It's just even a bigger ruin.
No, we move.
Multiplies the ruins actually, and
Right, I was
pushes
just
them out.
imagining. I was imagining like if you would remove a ruin, place an extra ruin in that clearing.
Instead, going to
We are over the morrow. We were talking about the bombed ruins errata. That brief cursed period
Yeah, I'm gonna.
when
swap
Josh lost his mind.
tokens here. The plot and the.
All right, we did a
For my third action, I will not be exerting, so I get to draw 2 cards.
switch. What's it called? Trick. We did a trick.
And that is my turn.
So we plotted once that turn, being a little more conservative than on previous turns.
Yep. I think now it might be the time to go a bit conservative.
Yeah.
Like a red race.
But definitely playing a strong game.
Bird races.
Yeah. Just like mole eerie, crow's eerie. It's the new thing.
Mm,
Yeah, Granite Tap. As Corvids, sometimes you have to sacrifice some plots to keep others.
Facing sympathy.
So I'm wondering right now if Mango's actually investing too much into some of his plots, and if he should leave some of them behind to better defend face down ones. But I don't know yet. We'll see.
It's definitely
So
a fair
that's
question.
2.
And yeah, Muro, that interaction came up a few times. It came up on BGG where Josh made his cursed ruling, and then it's come up a number of times after that, particularly in relation to the Scoundrel's Scorched Earth effect, which interacts the same way, and it's been a whole thing. Direwolf didn't believe me for a while when I told them they were doing it wrong.
What was Direwolf doing?
In the digital version, they made it so that the Torch from Scorched Earth could be removed with favor cards, and that it would nullify the effect, which is doubly wrong. Because not only should it not be removed, it would not nullify the effect anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Well,
did.
because it becomes a non-suited clearing effectively when you blow it up.
No. It just it places the item in the clearing and says that clearing can no longer be moved into or have pieces placed into it or stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
What a-
Double T! That is some well-hydrated Woodland Alliance.
Hmm.
That is. I mean, good crafts.
Still no second officer?
2 cards.
That's rough. I mean, that is like single-handedly kneecapping the Wooden Alliance game right now.
Put one in
Yeah,
the
that
move.
is rough.
I craft this crossbow.
Solid craft.
Seeing a lot more crafting going on right now.
As opposed to some of the games yesterday,
I recruit.
points are not being left on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, Erzad, it's all of that stuff officially got slipped into the new law. It specifically points out that items are not player pieces.
We are asking for a gamble, and I think this is a good time for it.
I do think it's probably fair.
But I have no idea what to pair together. Is it Eerie versus everything?
I think Corvids are in a
Second mouse move.
decent place, but we could probably go Eerie versus everything.
And then we do.
Probably Eerie versus everything.
I think Eerie versus everything sounds
That's
about
all
right.
my moves. And because I'm a man of culture, I'm guessing this first. This is a bomb.
It is not a bomb.
Then enjoy your card.
Let's get that prediction rolling.
I fight.
I choose not to play an ambush.
Oof.
So
lose
1
one.
to you, 2 to me.
And I fight it again. I lose another one. I
It
get
is
a
not
point.
evade either.
Well, that was
Obviously,
pretty
because
obvious.
when I raised our face up on the board.
What?
What?
That was obvious. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, my last battle will be down here.
Okay. I choose not to play an ambush.
Jeez, these rolls are
Good rolls.
rough for the Corvids.
Then I build one of those nice roosts. Get me 4 points. And 3 cards.
Harumph. Well, I didn't like that at all.
Decamping up here.
Yeah, I mean, so I feel like at this point the table needs to be screaming about the problem that is the Eyrie,
Down here.
and they need to be united against it.
I don't think we're gonna see it though.
I'm not hearing much discussion.
No, this is very much just kind of like, doing our things. I do feel like Mango's trying to get in their way, but I don't know if it's enough.
Do
CJ Smith, I do not know. I know that Cole likes Despot Infamy.
Mm-hmm.
He asked that I include it in this tournament
Yes, that was actually a specific Cole
request.
request.
I guess I will.
But I have no clue what the feature would be.
Clearly, what Cole was trying to do was to create data generated from this tournament.
Yes, we are his guinea pigs.
We're his guinea pigs.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm happy being a guinea
I'm going
pig.
to battle the birds in here. Do you have an ambush?
I knew it. You would break our peace treaty. No ambush. Go ahead.
Okay.
But he's not going down without a fight.
Oh, actually, I ignore that hit because I've got my relic.
He was still fighting though.
He was trying to fight. That is true. Crows were like, why couldn't I get that roll? Like, I would have liked at least a one to just stab back.
For that. Well, I guess I don't have to. I will take. I don't want to lose my bird card though. Well, it cares about.
I would love a new quest system too. That would
So
be
what
great.
have I seen?
Mainly just vamping up the quest deck a little bit differently, or how you
There's
can
a
interact with it a
2/3
little
chance if I
differently.
take that.
I think at base level you need some way to cycle
Yeah.
the quest display. Higher level I would or deeper level I would like a rebalanced quest deck entirely.
Moving and
There are too many torches in that deck.
Hello! We got a raid!
Oh wow, 102 people. Hello.
Welcome!
Welcome.
You've joined us in this exciting Game 5 of our Root Winter Tournament.
Yeah, welcome to the Root Winter Tournament.
Very exciting.
Definitely don't want to move to where the snare is.
We got another relic.
Okay.
We took out a roost, which slows down Eyrie a bit.
Can we explain the game for newbies for a bit? Yes, I can do that in a quick sentence. Imagine a very cute woodland forest where everyone wants to kill each other.
Yeah, so this is a highly asymmetric war game. Germ Curry, ask me again in like 5 minutes. A highly asymmetric war game, so each of the factions plays very differently, and they represent a different form of political insurgency or counterinsurgency.
I feel like kind of everyone's playing their own like different mechanics of a game.
Yes.
So
It's like the way I like thinking about it, in less like war terms.
Yes. So Eyrie are like a programmatic tableau builder. Badgers.
Also kind of a programmatic tableau.
Yeah, bad example. Corvids are doing like a hidden bluffing game. Hidden information bluffing game. And Wooden Alliance are like
just being really annoying.
Yeah, they're like Pandemic for the other factions.
Yeah, basically. It's a really fun game. Definitely check it out.
For me, no.
We also have a bunch of videos on YouTube at Guerric Samples Games if you want to watch some other plays too.
I will recruit.
Yes, we have many plays, not just tournament games. Some of them probably more accessible than hopping into a tournament game midstream.
I'm here to do advertising.
You're better at it than I am.
Okay, and then I will plot down here.
Oh.
Okay, guys, hang on. Not all for you. Plot down here.
We are using the Root Ultimate mod by Slugface, Killa, and S. It has all the content. It is the best Root mod, bar none.
And then we will
All the official content, all the unofficial content.
Yes.
It's got everything.
And then we will move here to here.
Okay, so we're
and
plotting
move here
in
to here.
a little bit of a less accessible place as well as a kind of more accessible place, but
Yeah, and we're seeing we're seeing Mango really push to try and protect the face down plots this time.
I'm pretty sure birds just win after me.
This is totally online by a tabletop simulator.
But obviously, the game does exist in real life.
Yes. Sorry, that's probably the question was. I understand now.
Yeah, if you want to check out the game, you can go to Leader Games website. They'll have it there as well.
Yeah. You want to pull up the link or no?
Well,
I can't pull it up on this computer. It's my work computer, so it shuts down all gaming websites.
Yeah, the tournament is entirely via TTS.
Yes.
remove this plot. That is not a raid.
I'm just trying to cover all bases.
Yeah.
It is not.
I can't. Oops, not you.
That's an unfortunate revolt for Corvids.
Oh, that is quite an unfortunate revolt for Corvids.
That was the danger of plotting up there.
It
It
was
was out of the way, but you ran that risk. And now this is a bad base for Wooden Alliance. But it's a
Wooden
method
Alliance?
to get another officer.
That is a method to get a bit of another officer.
I won't spread sympathy.
CJ, there are some small regional IRL tournaments. I've heard of one in Australia that happens like every couple months or something. And someone in, I think it was Oregon, had a winter tournament of their own a month ago.
I know if it wasn't for the pandemic, there is like a local like monthly con that goes around in our area, which we might have tried to see what we could pull off something there as well.
That's not a con, that's just a meetup.
Meetup. But I mean, it's a large number of people.
Yeah.
Craft these swap quotas.
I'm just saying words. But I also wouldn't have minded putting on something live had we been able to.
Germ Curry, I think that is an understandable request, but also, why don't you like fun?
So we'll move once, move twice, and organize this one.
I mean, more serious answer, Germ Curry. If we're being realistic, second Vagabond is kind of a meme. It's pretty clearly just.
But they won yesterday.
Well, no, but I mean, like mechanically, it's pretty clearly just slapped in as a bonus without thought of the greater repercussion. And I don't think Leader ever actually expected people to use it seriously in a tournament or anything like that. So, at the very least, they could probably use their own quest deck or things like that. Probably even a lower reach than they currently have. Second Vagabond's weird.
I'm wondering if at this point in time, Erie thinks they can win.
So they're probably calculating it. They're passively gaining 4 at the end of the turn. If they pop something else in build, that could go up to 5.
That's true.
They need to make 8 to win. So they would just need to find 3 points. They have 3 battles.
They're with an undefended raid. There's an undefended raid next door to them. They're with some undefended sympathy.
Okay, I think this should work. I'm gonna.
And if they just go up to the top left corner, there's another undefended raid.
This.
Although it wouldn't be undefended if you pop the one raid, so.
I guess the question is, do you push for the victory this turn if it's slightly risky? Or do you wait around and do the safer win next turn?
Oh, that's fine.
That's a great question.
It's also fine.
Because you probably have the win next turn, no problem. Oh, we're buffing up the move and battle column.
We already had 4 in the move column. We were just buffing up the battle column.
Oh, really? Was it? I thought it was only 3.
Nope, it was at 4 before. Okay, so it looks like we're going for that snare. And honestly, getting 4 cardboard points and still keeping the 1 build is a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
So that's actually an even safer way of doing it while still going for the win this turn.
A point.
Oh, there's an extra point. Even easier.
Okay, even easier. Yeah, I think
this is looking like an Eerie win this turn, y'all.
This Eerie is in such a great position here.
Yep. 2 over here.
That's true, Granite Tap, but I was thinking about pushing for 2 builds, which would have been risky. But yeah, the way Weinzey's doing it with that craft, this is looking like a pretty safe push.
And this
for
is
it.
when Eerie plays the mouse dominance card.
Mouse move. You get a card.
Great.
Stuff by Rudy. Yeah, this is the shortest game today.
And then I still got a bunny move. Goes over here, so you get another card. Then we fight once
Mm-hmm.
for a point.
Mm-hmm.
Then the fox battle is down here.
CJ.
Mango.
Mango.
Oh, sorry. No ambush.
That's all they needed.
All right.
I lose
So
one, and I get a point.
you lose 2 because I have a warrior there. Oh, it's face up. Never mind.
It's face up. Yeah. So that was 1 battle, 2 battles. Yeah. Battle number 3 is here.
Yep, and
Yeah.
that's all she wrote.
Unless you have an ambush. Nope.
No, I do have an ambush.
Oh! Oh!
But
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they fixed it. They fixed it.
but he still has one more battle, right?
Yeah, he still has one more fox battle, as I recall.
Then last battle is up.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, one more bird battle.
I do not have an ambush.
Oh, God.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
And then I build, and I get 4 points.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Then that is game.
that was game.
This was not 6 hours.
Shame.
What a bunch of failures.
Failed to deliver.
Failed to deliver that for sure.
We tried.
All right, let's pay.
I'm gonna
people.
eliminate all of them.
No one really tried.
Thank God no one tried to do
I was
that.
gonna come hit the birds next turn. I thought.
Let's see. So 70% of the votes were for Erie. 8 people bidding 48.7 coins
Very confident people.
versus 7 people bidding 20.8k
I
coins.
tried to
Less
secure
confident
any-
people.
A payout of 1 to 1.43 for the Erie.
He found his
Very
points.
good. Well, that
Which I
was
didn't doubt.
a game.
That was a game. That was Speed Route.
That was Speed Route.
What a wonderful break from yesterday.
So he talks to us, or what's happening?
I'm sorry, I was talking to chat.
We're here. We're here.
We're here. Thank you everyone for playing. Congratulations, Weinzey, for that win. That said, you're all failures for not taking 6 hours.
Was this the shortest game of the tournament?
Yeah, I think this was the shortest.
I would agree with that. Yes.
Like actually shortest runtime. I think there were a couple short ones in round 1, but I think this beats them. But anyway, Weinzey, we will look forward to seeing you in round 3. Everyone else, thank you so much for competing up to this point. That is unfortunately each of your second loss, according to my records, but it's been a pleasure having you.
Thanks for having us, Guerric.
Thanks.
And yeah, everyone watching, we will see you tonight for our next game at 6 o'clock Eastern time. So have a great one. See you later.
Later.